Yo, what's up guys, कैसे आप लोग हो? Welcome back to my channel. आज हम खेलने आए हैं इंडिया वर्सेस बेटा पाकिस्तान मूवी का ये तो नेक्स्ट सीरीज है ये पाकिस्तान है और ये अपने वाले हैं लॉन्च राउंड 11 हमारे पास जो टीम होने वाली है वो है Right to जसप्रीत बुमराह तो चाहिए भाई मुझे मेरी टीम में, तो उसको डाल देते हैं लेंस के साथ और ये बढ़िया
A warm welcome to one and all. Thank you for joining us. It's a beautiful morning, and we're sure it's going to be a very high intensity game. These players will be taking the field today. Both teams look balanced and eager to perform.
Ladies and gents, please stand up for the national anthem.
हमारी बैटिंग हमारे ओपनर हैं ये दोनों.
Welcome everyone to this wonderful venue. We have the umpires walking out with the new ball in their hand. Out come the openers, cheered by a good crowd in. The bowler has the new ball. We're all set to go for the first ball of the innings. That's the six. The power is extraordinary.
पहली गेंद पे उड़ा दिया.
Oh, that's a beautiful delivery. The bowler really unlucky to not get an edge on that one. The batsman should watch the ball closely and get in line with the ball. Beauty from the bowler, zips past the edge. I tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Bang! That's powerfully struck by the batsman for a maximum. Smart batting. Batsman purposely picked the shorter side of the ground. Very lucky to get away with that one. That's skillful bowling. Batsman losing his concentration there. That's fiery from the bowler.
देखते हैं क्या होता है. एक ओवर 12 आए.
Well, is to bowl that one again. Captain will be more happy with his bowlers conceding only singles at this stage. Good shot for a single. Good backing up by the fielder. Shows how involved he is in the game. There is a little bit in the surface for the bowlers. They're also good for batting. Not a great ball, and that has been hammered. Terrific shot. He's not going to miss out on those. Beautiful bowling, hitting the right legs. Batsman losing his concentration there. Very well struck. Nobody's going to catch that unless in the crowd. That looks handsome. It certainly is a huge six. Called away through the gap for four. That is smart batting. Will he take him on again? Let's see. Well placed into the gap, possible too. Hit hard. That's hit for six. That's a great shot. I tell you what, the slow ball won't be a bad option on this pitch. Oh, that's picked up. And straight into the crowd for a six. Good bowling, it beats him all, ends up. Batsman losing his concentration there. Bang! That's powerfully struck by the batsman for a maximum. Wonderful 50 and the crowd applauds. Dazzling batting by this duo. The captain needs to come up with a plan to break this partnership. He's growing in stature as well in this innings. Picked and deposited out of the park for his six. That's a clean strike. the captain has decided taking the pace of the ball is a good way to go. But that brings us to the end of the power play. Fielding captain can now have more fielders outside the inner circle. That's a beauty. The batsman had to play at that one. Batsman losing his concentration there. Superb delivery, can't do much with that. Batsman losing his concentration there. Edged but lands in a no man's land. He deserved a wicket there. I tell you what, he uses the crease well to play the spinners. That's gone high. That's an excellent throw. Poor running between the wickets, really poor. Wow, that is extraordinary. That's a magnificent hit for a six. Six at the shortest side of the ground. Surely would have fallen short anywhere else on the ground. In the air. Good shot by the batsman. And they steal a second here. That's an overthrow. These extra runs can prove to be costly in the end. Spin him back. I think that's a good move.
Please take ball wicket पे
Oh, that's picked up and straight into the crowd for a six. Oh, that's a good delivery, right on the money. That was a moral victory for the bowler. Oh, he has put that down. He'd be disappointed with himself there. He's not going to miss out on those. Beautiful bowling, hitting the right legs. Batsman losing his concentration there. Glorious, absolutely glorious. There's such a wonderful crowd in to watch their favorite players. Well bowled, past the edge of the bat.
Oh shit!
Spin back, I think that's a good move.
शुभमन गिल ने 31 रन मारे। मेरे पास सबूत भी देखिए। शुभमन गिल का जो
sensible batting. That side of the ground is shorter and the batsman made full use of it. Ah, that's a beautiful shot. And in the gap too.
तबाही मचा रही है। 31 रन मारे शुभमन गिल ने।
The batters need to start taking a few risks now. Scoring rate at the moment is a crawl.
अगर मैं देखता हूँ मेरे पास शुमन गिल को कुछ मिल जाए तो मैं डाल दूँ.
That's gone high. Well bowled. That's a jab. Fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough.
तगड़ी पारी 24 गेम्स में 74 रन. आम बात नहीं होती भाई, बहुत अच्छा खेला आपने. आवाज है आपका किंग विराट कोहली. ढैं 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 ढैं. अब देखते हैं विराट कोहली को.
Closing fielders should be on their toes to ensure that the batsman stays on strike.
आपकी फिर टीम में भाई विराट कोहली आपको.
That is glorious. Perfect timing and placement. The crowd is enjoying every bit of this action. Bang! That's powerfully struck by the batsman for a maximum. Wow, that is extraordinary. That's a magnificent hit for a six. I tell you what, he uses the crease well to play the spinners. Oh, that's beautifully done by the batsman. Exquisite timing. His fingers, and there's nothing he can do about it now.
क्या हुआ है विराट कोहली का. मतलब सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट कैच होना चाहिए पाकिस्तान में. इन्होंने बहुत ड्रॉप कर दिया क्योंकि ड्राइव लगाई थी और बिल्कुल हाथों चुका मिल गया. शानदार चौका.
The bowler is looking furious. Is a short ball coming? Easy enough for the batsman to play for a single or a two if they run well. Nice throw straight to the top of the stumps. Poor running between the wickets, really poor. Oh, that's good. Not good if you're a batsman. Very important to keep wickets in hand, because in the death overs, they'll have that security. Beautiful bowling, hitting the right legs. The batsman should watch the ball closely and get in line with the ball. Oh, that's picked up and straight into the crowd for a six. Perfectly executed. Batsman all set to cash in on this free hit. Oh, that's good. Not good if you're a batsman. Dead ball signaled by the umpire. That's a six. The power is extraordinary. These two gentlemen have played really well and have been finding the gaps at will. Important partnership this. Smart batting. Batsman purposely picked the shorter side of the ground. Found the gap beautifully, and that races away to the boundary again. Goes to a splendid 50, good innings, and gets a grand applause. He's not going to miss out on those. Oh, that's beautifully done by the batsman. Exquisite timing. This is sensible batting. That side of the ground is shorter and the batsman made full use of it. Beauty from the bowler, zips past the edge. Last ball coming up. What a peach of a delivery that could have troubled most batsmen in the world. It's very important as a bowler to make the batsman play. The fielding side looks warmed up and ready to go. Pace bowler into the attack. There must be some nerves as the batsman is set to face his first ball. Good shot for a single. Bowlers can actually get extra bounce by bowling cutters on this pitch. Turned away for a single. Oh, he's thrown it wide. Very good running between the wickets. The fitness level of the players today is something else. Wonderful to see them run like that. That was a poor throw. Needs to be a lot more accurate. Missing his line there, wide signal. Well placed into the gap, possible too. Good shot for a single. Carved away through the gap for four. That is smart batting. Looks like a good batting form. He really had to reach for the ball to collect it. Missing his line there, wide signal. Muscle, a magnificent shot for four. Good aggressive intent shown by the batsman. Wow, that was a really wide throw. Well, the captain has been very smart with his bowling changes. Good shot for a single. Bowlers can actually get extra bounce by bowling cutters on this pitch. Turned away for a single. Very good running between the wickets. It's a full house here, and what an atmosphere we've had for this match. Squeeze single there, good running. And the batting power play comes to an end. What a peach of a delivery that could have troubled most batsmen in the world. Batsman takes the long walk back to the pavilion. The batsman couldn't do much there. Well bowled, really well bowled. That was a fantastic piece of bowling. Pushed in the gap. Batsman will look to get some valuable runs here. That's a quick throw, right on top of the stumps. Good shot for a single. That's an excellent throw. Turned away for a single. Very good running between the wickets. Nice throw straight to the top of the stumps. Squeeze a single there, good running. That's a quick throw right on top of the stumps. Spinner brought into the attack. Good shot for a single. I tell you what, he uses the crease well to play the spinners. Turned away for a single. Very good running between the wickets. Good game awareness. He was covering the throw well. I tell you what, the slow ball won't be a bad option on this pitch. Squeeze a single there, good running. Looks like he couldn't judge the pace of the ball. He's lost this one completely. Good shot for a single. Slim pickings at the moment. The batsmen need to up the gear a bit. Turned away for a single. Oh, he's thrown it wide. Very good running between the wickets. That was a poor throw. Needs to be a lot more accurate. Squeeze a single there, good running. He really had to reach for the ball to collect it. Looks like he enjoys space on the ball. Looks more confident when there's space on the ball. It'll be interesting to see what pace he'll bowl at. Good shot for a single. I tell you what, he uses the crease well to play the spinners. Turned away for a single. Very good running between the wickets. Squeeze single there, good running. Pace bowler now into the attack. But it seems like the bowler prefers to bowl from this end. Easy enough for the batsman to play for a single or a two if they run well. Good shot for a single. Oh, that must be out. Oh, that's a complete lack of communication between the two batsmen. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. You need to try and make them work really hard for each run. This kind of a fielding effort is really not going to help them. Wow, that is extraordinary. That's a magnificent hit for a six. Very important to keep wickets in hand, because in the death overs, they'll have that security. Well placed into the gap, possible too. Turned away for a single. That's an excellent throw. That looks handsome. It certainly is a huge six. Turned away for a single. Oh, he's thrown it wide. I tell you what, he uses the crease well to play the spinners. Very good running between the wickets. Oh, he's thrown it wide. Last ball coming up. They put a good all-round performance today. Bowled well to defend their total. They've won the victory.
What I mean, just a features well, but you can see तो मिलता हूँ जल्दी से उसके नेक्स्ट गेम प्ले वीडियो में। थैंक यू सो मच, बाय बाय, लव यू गाइस।